guys, Nick Ehrlich here with the Lean Life Revolution, and it is Thanksgiving week. This is my favorite week of the year. I love Thanksgiving, and it's not because I do Thanksgiving in some weird, healthy, calorie-sparing capacity. Quite the contrary. I go hard on Thanksgiving. I eat Thanksgiving dinner as if I was going to go to the electric chair afterwards, all right? It is last meal status on Thanksgiving dinner. But what I do is I program all 3 days before Thanksgiving Day and the day after, okay, so that I control the damage of that one meal. So what I wanted to do today for you, was I wanted to lay out a 3-day schedule around Thanksgiving so that you can control chaos and not feel guilty about Thanksgiving dinner. Because I want you to be able to enjoy Thanksgiving dinner, have time with family and friends, and enjoy foods that you love, and just be done with it afterwards. So here's my 3-day schedule around Thanksgiving. Day 1 is Wednesday. That's the day before Thanksgiving. So on Wednesday, I'm going to keep my carbs really low this day, okay? I'm going to try to kind of keep my carbs down, and I'm going to back off my calorie intake a little bit. So with my normal prep meals, I'm probably just going to take the carbs out of them the day before. I'm going to back off those meals a little bit, okay? And then the other thing I want to do on that day is I want to get a big time metabolic circuit in. Now, if you don't know a metabolic circuit offhand, you can go through this YouTube channel. We got a bunch of them on here, a bunch of great 10-minute workouts, and everybody in the coaching group has been getting some really great 10-minute workouts this week anyway. So those guys, you guys should be set to go. So that's all I'm going to do on Wednesday to get set. I'm going to keep my carbs low. I'm going to back off my calorie intake a little bit. And then I'm going to hit 1 or 2 of these really big metabolic circuits, not just to burn calories in that moment, but to kind of crank my metabolism and keep it primed for the next day. Okay, now it's Thursday. It's Thanksgiving Day. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do a total body workout in the morning. I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to do a total body workout, work out everything, use heavy weights, keep it really intense, keep my rest period short, and I'm going to crank up my metabolism very early in the morning. All right. Now, I'm still going to keep my carbs down for the early part of the day, but I'm not going to leave my eating schedule, okay? So if my breakfast is at 6, my next meal is at 9, my next meal is at noon, I'm going to keep that meal schedule up for the most part, okay? So if that means that my Thanksgiving dinner is going to start around 3 or 4, most people it's in the early to mid-afternoon, I'm just going to have Thanksgiving or whatever meal time that would roughly fall in. But I'm not going to starve myself for the front end of the day. No, I'm going to crank up my metabolism in the morning, and then I'm going to keep my metabolism going by hitting all my meals throughout the day with carbs and calories in mind. I'm still going to kind of back off of those things. All right. Now, I'm going to have an early PM explosive workout, okay? I want to have a short, explosive workout. That's an early afternoon explosion right here, okay? So I'm going to do a 10-minute metabolic circuit right before I get in the shower to get dressed when everyone's coming over that day. 10 minutes. I'm going to do a circuit. You can do it at home. You can do it right out in the backyard. You can do it in the basement, wherever you want to do it. Just do a 10-minute circuit workout to really crank your metabolism. Then you go hard. Thanksgiving dinner, go hard. Go hard in the paint. Use your elbows. Make some space. Get some food in you. Really go to town. And then in the evening, I like to take a nice long walk right before I go to bed just to kind of get things going again, all right? So that's my Thanksgiving day. I don't do anything to control the damage on Thanksgiving dinner. I go super hard for Thanksgiving dinner, but this is the stuff I do around it. Now, I wake up Friday morning, the day after, the last day of this, all right? First, I'm going to right away do like 45 to 60 minutes of fasted cardio. That means I'm going to wake up, I'm going to hydrate, I'm probably going to have some coffee, and then I'm going to go right to the gym, and I'm going to do 45 to 60 minutes of fasted cardio on an empty stomach, and I'm going to start sweating a little bit, okay? Now, the 2 things I'm going to focus on Friday to come off of Thanksgiving is I'm going to have a lot of fruit and vegetables on that day, mainly vegetables, because I want to get a lot of nice plant-based fiber in my system, and I'm going to use the hydrative and kind of restorative capacities of those foods to kind of cleanse my system a little bit, get some good fiber in there, get things moving, okay? And I'm also going to have a lot of water because, okay, we tend to drink a lot of that alcohol that everyone's talking about on Thanksgiving. We're probably not being super great about our hydration, so I'm going to make sure to rehydrate, okay? And then finally, I go back on my program 100% because the problem with Thanksgiving is this. It isn't this day that messes us up. It's not this one meal. You can have one cheat meal and be fine. The problem is that we let Thanksgiving Day spread all the way from Wednesday into Sunday or Monday when you talk about parties and leftovers and going out and seeing friends and alcohol and leftovers and going out and seeing friends and alcohol and leftovers. It just becomes this cycle that before you know it, you're halfway into next week and you have no damage control, okay? So let this be your 3-day guide to how you're gonna do Thanksgiving. You're gonna do this stuff on Wednesday, you're gonna do this stuff on Thursday, you're gonna do this stuff on Friday to get back on track so that way you can really enjoy your Thanksgiving dinner, have that be a great experience, and then jump right back on the wagon the next day. I hope that this was helpful to you. We're gonna have more stuff this week about Wednesday and Friday stuff to do, so stay tuned, make sure you subscribe, make sure you're following on Facebook so we can give you more tips on how to survive your Thanksgiving and make it a great week. We're out of here. Thank you.